Come along with me as I install this rainbow privacy film in the color clear on my front door. Let's grab our tools. First, we're gonna measure and cut. The width is a little short for my window, so I'm gonna turn it sideways and we will just have 2 layers. And I'm gonna cut it a little wider than I need it to be. That way, at the end, I can use a razor to trim it for the perfect fit. Step 2 is cleaning the window. And you really want to make sure you clean it thoroughly so there's no debris or dust or anything that's going to get in the way of it sticking. Step 3 is to thoroughly wet the window with water. Step 4 is to peel off the backing. My favorite trick is to just kind of bend the corner a little bit and it will separate and you can very easily peel it off. Look how rainbowy that is. That's so pretty. Step 5 is to apply the film. And while the window is wet, it's going to allow you to move it around, slide it, and position it as needed. Now that the first half is applied, step 6 is to use a plastic scraper or credit card or anything similar to smooth out the air bubbles. You're gonna start in the center and work your way out. This is gonna not only push out your air bubbles, but it's also going to push out your excess water. You wanna make sure that you start in the center and work your way out to the edges. And last, we're going to use a razor to get a nice clean edge. Now that we have a nice clean edge, we're just going to smooth it out one more time. Now that the first half is finished, it's time to do the second. And here it is, totally done. I love the way this turned out. It was super easy to apply to my window, and you really cannot even see. This is the seam right here where the 2 different pieces meet together. And from a distance, you can't see the seam at all. And I love how this gives us just a little bit more privacy so that we still have all the natural light coming in, but nobody can see into our windows. And it's so pretty with all the little rainbow fragments reflecting off of it. And if you run into any issues with it sticking, that just means you don't have enough water. You can always peel back the edge, spray it, and then re-squeegee it with your credit card or your scraper or whatever it is you're using to smooth out the air bubbles, and then it'll stick with no problem. Overall, I absolutely love this. It was easy, it was quick, it provides privacy without reducing any of your natural light, so I'd recommend it and I would say give it a try.